Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin the Geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek. Welcome back to Scottish Sunday. Welcome back to Rab C Nesbitt. Possibly a two-parter story, the second part of a two-parter story. That's what I feel like we're possibly doing with the ending of the last episode. Didn't quite seem to tie up Rab's cancer storyline, so it's quite possible that today we're continuing on. This episode is called Semmitary.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
You all right, Mr. Nesbitt?
I don't. Oh, God. What time is it?
Thursday. You've been unconscious for 3 days.
Nothing new there then, eh? Oh, I had a terrible dream there, Tony. A nightmare. I dreamt there was a Church of Scotland minister sitting in my bed trying to give me hope. I could feel the life drawing right at me.
That'd be the Reverend Ives, the hospital padre. That's him over there.
Mr. Nesbitt, we've just been praying for you. Have you thought about letting God enter your life?
No, you're all right, pal. God and I's got this wee arrangement. He doesn't enter my life and I don't break into his kingdom and knock his windows and his carpet. Sound fair to you?
It would be to your benefit, you know. Yes, faith can provide great consolation for those in trouble.
Aye, well, you see, that's your faith, you see. I have my own faith.
You have?
Aye, I worship the devil in all his works. As a matter of fact, the wife and I's having a wee satanic ritual next week. Normally, you understand, you know, sex orgy, drug-induced trance, maybe a wee spot of human sacrifice. Why don't you pop round after evensong if you fancy a mystery shag?
I'll take that as a no, shall I?
I would. Trot along, father.
Start. Looks like you've made a friend there, eh?
It's not enough that I beat cancer. Now this bastard's going to try and bore me to death.
Can I just correct a false impression here? You haven't beaten cancer. You've still got it.
See, call me pedantic, but should we not be indulging in a spot old-fashioned role-playing here, eh? Should you not be hitting me with one or two cuddly euphemisms like, where there's life, there's hope, and together we can beat this thing and all that kind of shit? That's what happens in casualty.
Look, you're not a fool. This is a terminal ward. Look around you. We're stuffed to overflowing with patients dying on the cheap from painful and degrading diseases. You want it straight, I've given it to you. Now, is there anything else? Because I have other patients to attend to.
Just one thing. What are the odds here? I mean, what chance have I got?
You're a governed man, aren't you? But the same chance Rangers have of winning the European Cup.
So a very good chance then.
Playing another log in the furnace? I'm coming in.
What a friend we have in Jesus.
Oh, God.
All our griefs and sins to bear.
Someone kill me now.
What a privilege to
Yeah.
Hell of a sorry to hear about Rab, Mary Hen.
Absolutely devastated, Mary.
I just wanted to thank you and the boys for offering to do the funeral party for us. It's a big help.
No bother, Mary. We know it's been a difficult time for you.
Aye, see that again? Gash getting married, Rab at death's door. It's just good to know you've got friends you can count on.
Mary Hen, what can I say? Well, if there's anything I can do, anything at all...
Thanks, Jamesy.
Listen, maybe once Rab's passed on, or maybe once somebody can just run a message for you.
Aye, maybe it's Jamesy.
You know, maybe he's wanting that same somebody to sit down and just talk with you, and there needs to be a shoulder to cry on, to dry a tear for your eye. And
Don't be
maybe
flirting with Mary now.
Just to throw a leg on you, undo your plans, do you?
Aye, I get the picture, Jamesy. Cheers.
She's going to have to snap out it. She can't grieve her Rab forever, you know.
Take it easy, James. He's not dead yet.
Oh, that's right. Don't make me feel guilty.
You should feel guilty.
We better get up the hospital. You ready, Sid?
You kidding? We've got a Brookside omnibus taped.
See ya.
Stay right where you bloody well are. Now, you lady, you can go and run your ass up a cheese grater for all I care. But you boy are coming with me.
Hey, wait a minute. Just
Wait nothing. Your dad has to get time to wait, has he? And if he dies while you're sprawled across a park or all with your digit up her shug watching the telly, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Now, do you want that in your conscience or do you know? And what the hell are you looking at?
all right. If you put it that way. See you later, Matt.
See you, Gatch.
Yoink.
I'm going.
Boys, get
Oh,
them.
the same, isn't he? Of course, maybe what you need is no a boy, but a mature man, eh?
Punch him in the dick.
Well, there's a fine line between mature and rancid, isn't there, Mr. Cotter? But if I ever develop a taste for shagging the living dead, I'll be sure to give you a phone.
Yes. Very well said. Can I punch him in the dick? I would have put James in the dick.
What are you looking for, James?
I could have sworn I'd a pair of boys when I came in here.
We've destroyed them for you.
Rab.
Some bad news, Ma.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. He's only sleeping.
Responsible. The wind up with your daughter, so you did. How is it?
No change to speak of. Little bursts of energy between great prolonged drafts of sleep.
Sounds like my dad, all right.
Go and get to, will you?
It's gallows humour, Ma. I'm just nerved up, no?
It's understandable.
I'm afraid at this stage, length of survival comes down to how strong the will is to live. Otherwise, the danger is he just gives up the ghost and drifts off quietly in his sleep. The Reverend Ives here has been trying to offer some support.
Get that
That's going to keep him alive. Just keep bringing about the priest.
Anything I can do, Mrs. Nesbitt.
Thanks. Cheerio.
Mary, did you get me that wee message?
Aye, I did, Rab. But if you ask me, you've been hell of a stupid.
What is it?
Aye, right enough. I could get cancer, couldn't I?
Oh, the facts. Yeah, what the hell are
For it
they?
is better if the will of God be so, that ye suffer for well-doing, than suffer for evil-doing. For Christ also hath once
Takes you back, doesn't it?
just for the unjust.
Mind the school service.
Yeah.
The three most terrifying words in the English language. Let
Arm
us.
yourselves also
Wait.
with the same.
You knew then you were in for about 20 feet of blank verse with a numb bum at the end of it.
Would you care to join us, Mr.
No, thank you.
What? For the Masonic version of Christianity? Oh, aye. And lo, 3 Protestants came from the Eastern Star, bearing gifts, gold, frankincense, and Nick Faldo Golf Club. And they looked upon the Saviour and said, Verily, I think he looketh a bit papal to me. Look at the way his eyebrows meeteth in the middle. And look at the way his booties waggle when we showeth him the video of Riverdance. Nevertheless, we shall call him Finlay. Finlay Kirstophen Christ. St. Pamphlet his name down for St. Andrews. And we shall buy him a helm and imp for his 21st. Oh, you're all right. I think I'll just have a fag instead.
I said as a no,
There's
Reverend.
no smoking in here. You realise that?
Yes, you might show some consideration for the rest of us.
Oh, aye, right enough. I wouldn't want to damage your health. And I'm not
That's not the point. Our time is at least as valuable as yours.
You want that cigarette out? You come out here and you put it out. There you are. I'm 1/4 alive, and you buggers is 3/4 dead, so that kind of evens up the score, doesn't it? I am heartily sick of you, holy bastard. So come ahead,
Oh.
your hands at your jaw.
Right, we will then. I tell you.
Oh, my word.
Don't you people better things to do with your time?
We're
Not really.
hanging around here waiting to die. What would you suggest?
Ludo?
Ludo. I mean,
No need to ask me twice.
I'll play a game of Ludo.
I'm out of here.
Right. Rab's funeral fanny list. I hope you've been doing your research. Okay, we'll start with 3C. Janice Hunter.
Married.
Ah, but her man died last year.
Excellent. Maggie Berry.
Husband's deed. Coronary.
Yes. Now, keep it going. We're on a roll here. Now, the Barbarella of St. Metalworks High. Wilma Scott. Oh, please, God, make her man be on his third triple bypass.
Even better, he ran off with a teenage temptress.
Oh, my.
Yes. Not only available, but vulnerable.
Not only that, she's living round the corner. I spoke to her on the phone. She said she'll come over later to discuss the arrangements.
Yes. What a send-off is it going to be? Do you realise that all the fanny we missed on the first time round is going to come walking through that door?
All we need now is for Rab to croak it.
All right, boys.
Rab, what are you doing here?
What do you think? I bust out the hospital.
Bust out?
What's the matter with you? Is there no place to see me?
Aye, over the moon.
Yeah, totally.
No, not really. Telemander.
Well, tell him, Jamesy.
Well, naturally, Rab, my heart sings to see you. It's a bit of a bummer as well, seeing as how we're planning your wake.
My wig?
Oh.
All right, Rab. You're looking well.
Look, Rab, no offence. It's just that we're expecting some birds to come round, so, well, gonna piss off.
And we mean that in a caring 90s sort of way, Rab.
Oh, aye, Rab. I mean, if it was anything else but birds, eh? I mean, you understand, don't you?
Yeah, we understand.
Oh,
You're Randy.
it's
We
no
get
bother.
it.
No, it's no bother. I'll,
Right, who's next?
Barely caught the mood of the moment there, eh?
Poor Rab. You need some new friends, mate.
Well, we've had a few customers bust out of here in the past, but most of them tend to stay out. They don't usually bust back in again in the same afternoon.
Well, I never said I was pappy on, did I? You buggers didn't keep us in the dark. Might not feel the need to bust out. Maybe come to terms with what was happening to us.
Maybe you're right. And that's why I've asked you in for this wee chat. Have a drink?
I don't want to drink. It's not a biggie and don't bother dirtying the glass.
And I'd like you to have a look at this.
An ugly bastard, isn't it?
Are you kidding? I call this one Cindy Crawford compared to some of the spinal jobs I've worked on.
You've got quite a personal interpretation of
I think he does.
bedside manner, haven't you?
If it's consolation you're after, maybe you should be speaking to the minister.
No, thank you.
Don't worry. I gave up my taste for shiting onions years ago at the boys. On you go.
And then I can tell you, your survival chances are slim. Gastric cancer is normally fatal unless it can be treated surgically.
So, a quick wee snip and then it's you and I up the David Lloyd Club for a game of tennis, eh?
Yours can't be treated surgically.
What made me think you were going to say that? Take another look at my nose. For God's sake, there must be something you can do. You bastards don't know anything.
We don't know enough, Mr. Nesbitt. I wish the hell we did. Look, I'll have a word with the senior consultant, but I doubt if he'll tell us anything we don't already know. So, don't build your hopes up, okay?
We're going to end up with a
Well,
sort of
thanks
mixed up
very much
patient
for your
situation.
time. You useless bag of pussy you are. Call yourself a doctor. You couldn't cure a herring.
I'm only a doctor, Mr. Nesbitt. I'm not a miracle worker. And thanks for your time. It's much more precious than mine.
Damn.
All right. So it's no his fault. I know that, right? But when somebody tells you you're going to croak, you don't exactly tend to say, oh, well, thanks very much for that information. Do join me for a sherry in the afterlife. You do not, boy. You feel your heart sink, your bowels open, and your life pissing down that big black drain to nowhere.
I'll see how it... Oh, Mr. Nesbitt. We're just going to hold a wee service for Tim. You remember the HIV positive who died last week? Would you care to join us?
You never give up, do you? I'll tell you what. The day you sing a song that's worth singing, that is the day that I'll join you. Not until.
As you wish. Before our good friend Tim died, he made a very particular request. Instead of a hymn, he wanted us to sing his favourite song, which was very close to his heart. I hope you'll bear with me as I try to do it justice. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I would never live without you by my side.
Just fair, a deal's a deal. That's the government equivalent of the Lord's Prayer there.
Yeah, I love that.
Get along.
Now you're talking my language. And so you're back.
From outer space.
Sing your bastard, sing.
Yeah, look behind your face.
I might have known Wilma wouldn't turn up. And I'd even to unblock the U-bend before Ina'd give us a pass out.
What's so bad about that?
Without a brush. Oh. What is it with you wimps? Ain't you never been out in beaver patrol before? You's no know that the beavers is cautious. You's no watched David Attenborough. Right. Now, David Attenborough, he will lurk behind twigs for days, just waiting for an animal to drop its kegs. Once it's got its kegs off, he's in there straight away with his camcorder, right up the bush, getting a lot. You mark my words, right? David Attenborough is so good, he could work for readers' wives. And why? Because David Attenborough's smart. He's wily. He's what? Wilma! Wilma Scott!
That's me, all right. Terrible news about Rab, isn't it?
Oh, come on. Oh, sod, Rab. Why don't we go back to your house and just rummage about in the drawers in the past? Oh, Wilma, you look brilliant. You haven't changed at all.
Maybe not, but I have.
Wilma!
That's me, the Barbarella of St Metalwork High. You've already met my daughter. Marvellous for her age, ain't she, Mr Cotter? You know, people often mistake us for sisters.
Oh.
You sure you're not just taking a piss?
Same old James.
Same old Wilma.
Oh my God, he's taking the wig off.
I finched these out the doctor's office. I know you're supposed to be brave, resilient and plucky right up to the end. But I cannot be arsed. You see, the way I look at it is, life is like a party. You should always have a good grace to go before you're asked to leave. I'd rather go now. Well, I still got my wits about me, you know, than end up doolally with rusks dribbling down my chin. While some wee camp male nurse with sensitive hands gives me 4 more bed baths a day than I actually need. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Cheers. How nice, actually. I know. We class. Right up to the last.
my God. Dr. Ford?
What's him coming round now? Inconsiderate swine.
Aye. He's the type who gives people like us a bad name.
What have we done? What have we done?
You tried to top yourself, you selfish bastard. You've been spark out for 36 hours.
I hope my snoring didn't keep you all awake.
Oh, don't apologise to us. Apologise to him.
Aye. He's been sat there praying for you non-stop since you were found.
I don't know. You're gonna die anyway, so where's the point in topping yourself?
I had no option but to top myself. The telly was shite. No choice but to start thinking. Always a minefield for scum to blunder into.
Say that again?
I was being ironic, you witless tosser that you are. And I'll tell you this, if I have pulled through this coma, it's got bugger all to do with players and everything to do with luck. Yeah, that, there's some bugger up there having a bloody good laugh at my expense. Look at the facts, boy. Look at the facts. I want to live, so he gives me a terminal illness. I want to top myself, so he makes me live. Then, the best it is, wait to hear the punchline. I've still got the terminal disease. Talk about laugh. Talk about bloody laugh. So say no prayers for me, boy. Don't you talk to me about bloody prayers.
Mr. Nesbitt, you've come round.
Are you going to get punched?
The prayers must have worked then, eh? Something I said?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're absolutely sure about this, Sir Alistair? Well, we've been trying him on those for about a week now. OK, well, I'll notify his next of kin. Thanks for your time. Bye.
It isn't easy having faith, you know.
Oh, I know, it can't be easy for you, right enough. I mean, there you are, labouring at the cold face of Christian thought every day, twice on a Sunday, and all on a measly 20,000 a year stipend, free bungalow and a tax-deductible Ford Mondeo. Christ, you're practically Francis of Assisi.
Listen, I think it's none of my business, but would you like me to slip him a little injection? We do it all the time. His family will never twig.
No, thanks very much for offering, but I could use a couple of Rennies if you don't mind.
Listen, you hearing me, lady. He knows what I think. Faith is the substitution of emotion for evidence.
It's an interesting
that's
point.
Your level, is it, eh? All right, then, let's swap cliches. To a religious mind, atheism is the most conventional way of being unconventional. Pontoon to me, I think, eh?
And what?
Give me 10 minutes and I'll come back with an ad lib. Fair pulled out of the hat, didn't it? No!
Oh, Jesus!
What happened, nurse?
And it's the third round of this vital Booper Cup tie between HIV United and Cancer Unathletic. And the slim midfield genius, Nesbitt, kicks off for Unathletic. Hey!
Gone!
Anthony Slapping Falling!
Cancer, get totally into these skinny violets, right?
Oi!
Get it about. We're not terminals here. Nobody got time to serve a suspension.
Hey!
Nesbitt! Come on, hey! What are you doing here? It's no visiting time.
Tell him, Doctor.
Mr. Nesbitt, about 10 days ago, I ran the results of your test past Sir Alistair Devon, a visiting consultant. His verdict was that you'd been misdiagnosed. Yours is a low-grade B-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is occasionally treatable with simple antibiotics.
So, they've been slipping me antibiotics along with your painkillers. Tell him, Doctor.
Mr. Nesbitt, it's simple. You're going to get better.
Nice!
Do you hear that, Rab? What do you say to that, eh?
Don't you take a piss out of me, you twisted bastard, you are. I still can't take this in. How'd it happen again?
Like I said, Mr. Miller,
Oh.
there's a chance that the condition would respond to good old-fashioned antibiotics. It happens in under 10% of cases. The odds were against you, but you got lucky.
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 Well, that's a first for us, Mary, eh?
Aye. Me and you can say for some poor souls, eh?
What in the name, look?
Ah, Mr. Nesbitt. Huh? A wee bit of role reversal, eh? Your turn to pray for me now.
Aye, well, you know me. Aaron for the laugh, eh? All the best.
Listen, I better go. Oh, by the way, next time I give you good news, remind me to stand further back. Eh?
Nice.
2, 3, 4. I will survive. As long as I know how long.
We always knew you'd pull through, Rab. We never stopped praying for you, did we?
No. I will survive.
I get rid of that stupid hairpiece.
You see that, man?
Embrace the
I
bold.
didn't realise I had that many friends.
Welcome home, Rab. Remember us?
Oh, Mary doll! Meet the Spice Girls!
Spice Girls.
Like the old Spice Girls. Janice Hunter, very pleased to meet you.
Wilma Scott. Excuse me.
Whoa!
Oh, no offence, Mary. I've been wanting to do that for years.
Don't you worry about it, doll. She's used to it. People are doing that to me all the time, you know.
And don't you get above yourself. I get my offers as well. Don't I, Jamesy?
Great to see you back, Rab.
One nap.
What?
You dirty bastard!
Thy father, thy son. Oh! Damn! Well, it wouldn't be Scotland without a bar fight rule.
Business as usual, Mary.
Yeah.
Business as usual, Rab.
You cup of tea, eh?
Cup of tea, Rab.
Wow. Great little two-part story there. Although I think there's still obviously an element of that which will still be to come. The seemingly upcoming nuptials with Gash and trying to remember what was her name. What was the name of the girl? Was it Natalie? I think it was Natalie. Yeah. And obviously Forbes Mason, who I identified in the last episode, being he was in the series The High Life, which is where I know him from. A much more kind of extended role in this particular episode. Obviously, I think he literally came in for like one line at the end of the last episode, so it made sense I didn't even spot him. In this particular episode, I definitely recognise a lot of the speech patterns from that episode of The High Life that I've done previously. And I am going to be doing a second episode very, very soon. So again, stay tuned for that. Now, as an overall story, as in the whole two-parter, I think very, very strong, very, very strong. The second part, much better than the first one, if only for the noticeable absence of Ella. Thank Christ for that. That's the one thing I've been praying on for the last couple of hours before I came on. So I was like, please don't bring Ella back. Please don't bring Ella back. Please don't bring Ella back. Because my God, that woman is so annoying. But then again, so is Jamesy. I think, yeah, I think most of my big issues with this show always seem to stem around them two characters. It's like in this one, like at the end of the day, like if you're so fed up with your wife and she's so fed up with you, fucking divorce each other. Get rid of each other. I don't get it. Maybe like if anyone is like from Scotland, from that area, from that sort of, you know, that sort of way of life and upbringing, was that just a thing? And particularly in this time as well, did people just stay together even though they were absolutely desperately, miserably unhappy with each other? Because like these days, it just doesn't make sense. It just wouldn't feel that people would do that. They just stay together because they can't be asked with anything else. Because at the end of the day, she's looking to shag somebody else. He's looking to shag somebody else. It doesn't feel like they have any happy moments whatsoever. And like I said, it's just tiring by this point, that whole thing. Now, with this particular episode, I think we sort of touched on it a little bit in the last time out, we'll sort of talk about how people sort of approach the idea of death, how people approach the, you know, like how do you deal with the news that you could be dying, that you got an illness or whatnot. And we obviously go into a very sensitive subject in this particular episode. I think I have spoken about it on the channel before. I can't remember exactly when. I've definitely mentioned it. So apologies if you've already heard me kind of give my viewpoints on this, but I'm going to do it again anyway for those who haven't heard my viewpoints. The whole sort of assisted suicide kind of thing, choosing your own life kind of thing. I'll just say, first of all, I think that scene in this was so brilliantly done. That little scene of Rab just talking directly to the camera. It was underpinned by having a laughter track underneath. That's the kind of one, because I presume that the way that this show is done is basically you film it all, then you show it to an audience, you hear them laughing, and you basically record it, and that's what you broadcast then to the audience, you know, on TV. This is one of those that I'm like, I feel that even if you have got people laughing, you shouldn't have done it. You should have muted that bit and taken out the laughter track, because it's such a serious issue. But basically, my viewpoint is I am in favour of assisted suicide. I do not like the fact that it's criminalised, but it has to be handled in the right way. And I've said for many years, obviously, and I think probably since I last spoke about it on the channel, which has been a couple of years, I think obviously we've got this sort of legislation that's seemingly sort of making its way through Parliament. I don't think it's like quite there yet, but I think it's basically going to get approved. But my viewpoint has always been, if you have a number of doctors who are all unrelated to each other, are all able to basically confirm that a person has a terminal illness, or if they have a form of an illness or a disability where there is literally like no chance of recovery. So, for example, somebody who could literally be pretty much completely paralyzed, you know, and maybe like most of their body functions, but literally they've got no movement. They are effectively a vegetable, you know, that kind of thing. Even if they've maybe got brain cognitive functions, I think somebody should have the right to make that decision for themselves that they want to end it. But they have to be they have to be coherent. They've got to be able to make the decision, and it can't be someone else making it on their no like power of attorney, I don't think, because nobody should be forced to suffer at the end of the day. And I've said, for example, something like dementia, I would want to go before I get to the point of losing my memories of my family. I saw it with my nan so much, and when you get to the end where she doesn't remember who I am, who her daughter is, who her grandkids are, all these different things, I don't want to ever get to that point. Obviously I knew that there was some element of my nan that knew who I was. She may not have been able to place it and go, that is Kevin, that is my grandson, but she knew it was someone kind and helpful and loving, and she could trust me. But she probably didn't know who I actually was, by the very end. And it's so sad to know that that was the reality of it. But we had a point maybe about nearly 10 years prior to that, before she actually went, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe 7, 8 years, where we nearly lost her. She had a do not resuscitate form entered in. And I literally gave my goodbyes that night. And I think any day after that, I would have liked that was basically the day that she went. I said my goodbyes. So when she did actually die, I wasn't. I mean, I was sad. Of course I was. She was my nan. She was my superhero. But I'd already come to terms with she wasn't the person that she was. So I genuinely believe if somebody literally has such a debilitating illness, or they absolutely have a terminal illness, and they're able to consciously and rationally choose and make this decision for themselves, I do believe that they should be allowed the option to end their own life. If they obviously are in a position where they physically are not able to do it, then that's where the assisted aspect of it comes in. But that's where it should be a regulated place that you have to go to, like these Swiss clinics, whatever it is. But it always has to be, I think there's got to be so much red tape. You've got to make sure, like I said, multiple doctors. So you can't have people like colluding together and like going, oh, well, I want to bump off my nan because she's got loads of money and I want to get this. No, it's literally you've got to have independent people confirming this from a medical point of view. Then you've got to have, like a lawyer, a solicitor, or something like that to make sure from a legal point of view, this is being done genuinely. They're not being coerced. They're not doing anything like that. Only then should you be able to put it through, I think. Because anything else, like you said, that there are mostly wonderful people out there that generally want to help their loved ones just avoid some pain and suffering. But there will be those couple of unscrupulous people who spoil it for everybody else, who will literally go, well, she's pretty healthy. If I can bump her off, I could get their money. I could get the house. I could get this, that, and the other. So this was an episode that I think was just done very, very well. That dealt with a lot of really sensitive subjects, really, really positively, and we had a few the silly stuff as well within it. But I think for this episode and this particular 2-part story, I think the stuff it needed to do right, it did very well, and that's all I've got to say on this storyline. So, if you are new, of course, please always do subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when my videos go live. But please do drop your own thoughts on the subjects within these 2 stories. It's a very open and honest space. Please feel free to be as open as you want to. There'll be absolutely no judgment from me. And I try and keep this a very open and positive space. So feel free to drop anything you want to down below. And of course, if you would like to support me further, you can do so on Patreon to get early access, exclusive content, and guaranteed reactions. But until my next video, whatever it is, my name's Kevin, I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek.